due of their relationship with T.J. Holmes. Amy Robach and Andrew Shue had a quarrel on their wedding night, following the revelation of her affair with GMA3 co-star T.J. Holmes earlier this month. Amy Robach is currently involved in a new relationship. Although it appears that her 12-year marriage to Andrew Shue is now over, she only recently acknowledged that the two started fighting on their wedding night in 2010. Watch Amy's insightful admission in the video below. Amy spoke on the Doctor's TV show about how she and Andrew initially attracted one another since they were opposites but afterwards attacked. After meeting at a book signing in 2009, the pair was married just 10 months later. Amy admitted that she and Andrew had trouble trusting one another, particularly when it came to their children. She continued, "A lot of it became about talking with one another, trusting each other. You had my back, I had your back, and that by doing so we would jointly decide what was best for the kids. I believe that trusting each other to make decisions for our children was difficult." Even while Amy acknowledged that nearly all of our arguments were around children, she also said that combining their families was the simplest part of her relationship with Andrew. Do Andrew Shue and Amy Robach have kids? Ava and Annie are Amy's daughters from her marriage to Tim McIntosh. Nate, Aiden, and Wyatt are three of Andrew's sons from his union with Jennifer Hageney. In fact, Amy admitted, "That was the one thing that was simple, and I think that's why we were willing to rush into marriage so early. Our kids got along incredibly well, even though we knew we were deeply in love with each other. Since I had girls and Andrew had boys, we had the wonderful dynamic of my children having brothers for the first time and my daughters having sisters for the first time. Therefore, I believe that there was no inherent competitiveness that may exist if you were of the same sex." Amy continued, "We witnessed them coupling up and pairing up and leaning on each other and giggling, and honestly, there were a few arguments between or among the kids but not many. The conflicts were between us, not between the kids." Amy acknowledged that the children of her and Andrew did far better at getting along than they did. According to Amy, "We were learning from them and how willing they were to accept each other, work together, and make improvements in their lives. When you add boys or girls, the house becomes really different. The girls are louder and the boys are messier," she continued. Andrew explained how he and Amy became a team, and how they overcame their differences. "You become a team and you're so tight in your survival mode, when you've been on your own as a parent with your kids," he said. "All of a sudden, you gather the family, and you need to form a new squad. The parents at the top must work together. It cannot be just one parent caring for the children." Despite their argument on their wedding night, Amy said that she and Andrew made up on their honeymoon, and they had been married for more than 10 years when Amy's relationship with T.J. was made public.